The chronic.
You know, I'm not a masochist. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, people want to talk shit. Just deal with it. Turn the other cheek. Be the bigger person. I'm like, screw that.
I didn't know it was this awesome, and I gotta thank IPS for helping me do this.
Greetings. This is a video response to a user, namely Anonymous Hate Group. The link to his profile is on the right. Now then, good sir, let's go through some of the key points in your videos and examine them.
In this series, The Truth About Anonymous, we will uncover some of the most common lies spread by this anti-Scientology hate group. Beginning with several of the most common misconceptions, such as that of Anonymous being a leaderless organization, or their claims that hiding their identities is necessary for their own protection.
Anonymous has no leaders, nor is it an organization. Anonymous is a group of people brought together by the internet. The same people that post racist content may themselves be the race in question. On the internet nothing is taboo, and we have no age, no sex, and no race. We simply exist. As for hiding our faces, Scientology has a long history of black PR and fair game tactics that are in use today. Part of the problem for Scientology is that when an anonymous person defies them, they can't slander them or harass them after the protest is over, thus crushing their greatest weapon. Onward.
A small group of anti-religion extremists have organized similar protests pretty much annually for over a decade now. And ironically, many of the same names and faces behind the first few, quote, worldwide protests against the Church of Scientology have showed up to assist Anonymous with Project Chronology.
Just wanted to note that your use of ironically is incorrect. The definition of irony, the use of words to express something different from and often opposite to their literal meaning. There is nothing ironic about a group that has protested Scientology for decades joining forces with a new group that has begun protesting them as well. It was a strategic move that has given the old guard a more noticeable amount of people protesting and Anonymous more information and credibility.
They refer to themselves as the old guard critics, each competing for the attention of Anonymous. Some want money, some want attention, some want book deals. There are as many reasons as there are egos.
The old guard are definitely not competing for our attention. I'll ask you, sir, who wouldn't want attention, money, and book deals? Anonymous couldn't give those to anyone anyway, as Anonymous is lazy and needs to get a job. Regardless, this is not a goal of the old guard. The only goal they have is the dismantling of Scientology. It may be hard to realize for most Scients, but there are other things in this world besides money. So when you have proof that the old guard are after some non-existent money that Anonymous has, please let me know. Moving along then.
Something I want to address early on because I'm going to constantly be referring back to this point. Anonymous members tend to label anyone who disagrees with them as Scientologists, cultists, agents, infiltrators, and they also reject all information contrary to their own.
Unlike Scientology, am I right? In any case, I believe that you have the Church and Anonymous mixed up on this one, as the Church has always silenced anyone opposed to it, and anyone that has information contradictory to the Church's is wrong. Please stop making it so easy. All I really had to do was replace the word anonymous with Scientology to fix this error. Once you have ample evidence that science don't reject everyone else's reality and substitute their own, please send me a message. Let's review, shall we? Your facts are wrong. Your video editing and narration are terrible. You truly know nothing about Anonymous, the old guard, or what a cult is. You are an ignorant puppet of Scientology, and as such you disgrace yourself for being controlled. Break free of your chains of oppression, good sir. Until that day, Mr. Tom Newton, enjoy making your 1-minute vids that have nothing to do with anything. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Hello and welcome to the Anony News. Skype threats from Jacob Vigil, aka Tom Newton. This thread contains a copy and paste of a Skype conversation held with a certain Jacob Vigil, also known as Tom Newton. This chat log of Tom and 4 Anons is long, but just hilarious. A great read if you have some time, it'll definitely make you laugh.
I am no longer doing anything with IPS or Tim Osmond or whatever his name is. That's the gentleman that originally set up the GoFundMe, which was actually set up through another gentleman, I believe, in New Jersey. I never met him, never had a name for that man or woman that was in charge of that. So once I got involved with the IPS website and did a couple of interviews there, I've been harassed, and I'm just tired of it. There's just no need for it. And I don't know if it's because people's against Tim Osmond or his past or whatever, but I have nothing to do with that anymore.
I am going to ruin you. That's one of my goals for 2017, you old fuck. I'm going to expose you, I'm going to ruin you, flat earth be damned, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I've already got a new name. I already got a new story. Got a new business set up. I'm going to be taken care of, buddy. Can you talk or you're a fucking pussy and a coward? Let me hear your voice, you fucking twat. What must it be like to be a weak piece of shit worm like you, too fucking pathetic to even use my voice? There we go, you fucking cock-sucking faggot. You know what, you motherfucker? I got a record of all your Yeah, keep laughing, you piece of shit. You know what? Check it out. I was at the FBI yesterday morning, actually, and I was going through all the incident reports that I filed, and one of my incident reports, not a police report, mind you, don't need that yet. I'm just going for civil. The incident report was about you and your stalking and all these weird memes you have about me. Why do you want my dick so much? Are you a fucking faggot? Because if you are, go somewhere else. I don't want anything to do with you, you dick-sucking piece of shit. How bad do you want my dick? How long do you want you to sit here and polish my nuts? You've been polishing my nuts for 6 months. You ever spent this much time and energy on a fucking bitch? Have you? Have you spent this much time and energy ever obsessing over a bitch? I guarantee the answer is no. I guarantee the answer is no. You've never spent this much time and energy focused on a bitch. But you are focused on some dude you'll never fucking meet, right? So, I get it. You're obsessed with me sexually like Flat Earth Reset and all you other weird, repressed fucking internet homos. Six months, man, you've been polishing these nuts. I'm not going to have anything left between you, Flat Earth Reset, your boyfriend, MGTV, and all you other fucking weirdos. I'm not going to have any nuts left. You polished it down to nothing. And here you are, begging to fucking suck my junk. And I'm just saying, hey man, I don't want any part of you or any of you disgusting trolls. I want you out of my life. So keep laughing, you piece of shit. I'm coming for you. And you know what? Just so you know, listen, this call's being recorded, as all my others are. So once I've had my my way, I'm going to be playing these back for your benefit so you can see what a piece of shit asshole you are. Anyway, I hope you fucking die. I hope your mom dies. Get cancer. Peace.
You know, I'm not a masochist. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, people want to talk shit. Just deal with it. Turn the other cheek. Be the bigger person. I'm like, screw that. And so I may, in fact, leave YouTube after Sunday just because I don't know if I can. I mean, honestly, I'm not an obsessive person, but when I lock my mind onto something, it's kind of hard for me to pull back. You might have noticed. You might notice if you look how much time I put into this stuff. And so I really do want to see this person you know, stop what they're doing. And it's at the point now where I could see myself turning my attention away from Flat Earth and giving this guy the next 6 months of my time. Like, part of me wants to do that, and it would almost be worth it to me. I mean, it's kind of a, I guess, a darker side of my personality where when somebody really has it coming, yeah, I do enjoy the whole punishment aspect of it. And I've messed with a few people before who all deserved it, as this one does. And so I'm like, well, maybe I ought to just pull out of YouTube and kind of disappear publicly. And then as soon as I've had my fill, come back. I don't want to get distracted though, but I'm telling you right now, I'm just tempted. I am tempted to stop putting myself out there. Stop leaving myself up to these baseless attacks by people who have no idea who I am. It's like, why should I make myself subject to this bullshit? I don't have to take any of this shit. And if I want to go give back, if I want to, like, sometimes I almost feel like I can walk through walls. Like, nothing can stop me if I have my sights on something. And, you know, I have a record to prove it. I've had people try to screw me out of money. I was working for a company, subcontracting, and they were across the country. And I can get what I want out of somebody. I exist outside of YouTube. I don't exist on YouTube, so you take me out of YouTube, it's not like I disappear. I'm still here. Anyway, I gotta get the rope.